All right, so we're going to be starting with number 9. We're going to be starting with number 9. So number 9 says, which block diagram best represents a portion of a plateau? So as we see here, right, which diagram best represents a portion of a plateau? When I'm looking at all these layers, what is the thing that distincts a plateau from a mountain? The thing that distincts a plateau is that it has horizontal rock strata. And remember, strata means layers. So out of choices 1, 2, 3, and 4, there's only one option that has direct horizontal layers, and that's going to be choice 1. When we take a look at number 10, all right, number 10 says, well, it says, base your answers to the following question on the map and graphs below. The map shows 5 climate regions of New York State. The bar graph shows average monthly temperatures of 4 of these climate regions. So when I'm looking at the graph, region 1, this shows the temperature of region 1. This shows the temperature of region 2. This shows the temperature of region 3, and etc. Right? So that's why we see regions 1, 2, 3, and 4. So let me see. So then it says, what landscape characteristic of climate region 3 most likely causes it to have cooler summer temperatures and cooler winter temperatures than climate region 2? So there's something about region 3. There's something about region 3 that tells us that it has cold winters. It has cold winters, cold summers, cooler summers, and cooler winters. So when I take a look and I'm looking at New York State region 3, I know that I'm going to be looking at a landscape that is more towards the top right part of New York State. So when I take a look and I'm looking at the landscape, I have to go to page 2 to find out the landscapes. So when I take a look at the top right part of New York State, it is clear that region 3 is focusing on the mountains. And so what do we know about mountains that make it cold? So you could have said any one of the followings for number 10, and I'm going to scroll to the answer sheet. So for number 10, you could have said any of these right here. So your explanations, you could have said that climate 3 is located in a mountain. You could have said that the elevation of area 3 is higher, right? So either the fact that you mentioned the elevation is high or that region 3 is on a mountain, any of those two things would work for number 10. All right, let's take a look at number 11. Let's take a look at number 11. So when I'm looking at number 11, it says place an X on the map to represent a location of the Tug Hill Plateau landscape region. So where would I place my X? So this part of the diagram, we know that it's focusing on this part right here on page 3 of the reference pages, right? So let's look at where the Tug Hill Plateau is. So when I'm taking a look, one thing I notice, the Tug Hill Plateau is going to be very close to the right of Lake Ontario, right? So it's this region right here to the right of Lake Ontario. So when I'm going to page 3, right, To the right of page Ontario, look at how the symbols are that you'll notice where Tug Hill Plateau is. The lines look slanted, right? So therefore, I know the Tug Hill Plateau is going to be in an area where the lines look slanted. So therefore, when I look and I go to number 12, I'm going to place an X where the lines are slanted, because that's where Tug Hill Plateau is. That is all for landscape questions. Have a wonderful day.